Right. All right. How about now? We back up and running. All right. So this is going on my end.
Yeah, it's back.
I'll resend the link to everyone in there. Yeah, that was odd.
Oh, and that those names in the that I typed in there, that's the initiative order for you.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so you yeah, they all fail. I just did a group save, so I don't have to worry about trying to do a bunch of different stuff.
So yeah, they all take 11 points of damage, and any non-magical object that's not being worn or carried would damage. I don't know if that'd be like the rails. Might also take some damage.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. So the front of the ship, yeah, you see some cracking and a lot of like just wood splinters kind of fire off everywhere. The railings fall. One of the guys who's on the railing, it collapses, but he's dexterous enough where he makes his save and holds on the side of the ship and pulls himself back up. But all of them are hit pretty good. You feel like that was a solid attack on a compact group of people.
I think I can't. I don't really have any bonus actions, but I think I have 5 feet of movement, so I'm just gonna slide back here a little bit, and I'm done.
All right, Donnie, you're up.
Agram's gonna look back at her and give her that look like, you know, good job.
Thanks, man. Oh yeah, I'm not supposed to talk like that.
All right, so Donnie is going to do his full movement, which is 30 feet, and come down here.
Okay.
Oops. In that square. It won't let me put him there. And then I'm going to use my action to create an Eldritch Cannon.
Nice.
So I get to set it within... Yeah, it's within 5 feet. Read this again, sorry. It's in like 2 different places on the character sheet. Take an action to magically create a small or tiny Eldritch Cannon within 5 feet of me. So I'll put it in that square to my right.
Okay.
Is that something I do, or do you have a token you can put on there?
I'm looking for one right now.
Okay, cool. And that'll be the action. And for the bonus action, I can use... basically utilize it. So I'm going to use the Force Ballista. As a bonus action, it can do a ranged spell attack, inflicting 2d8 force damage and pushing the target back 5 feet away from the cannon.
Nice.
And then the cannon can walk or climb up to 15 feet as part of the bonus action.
What does your cannon look like?
How did you describe that cannon I was carrying?
It was just a regular ship's cannon, about 6 feet, so it was kind of a medium cannon.
Okay. We'll just say he sets it down and like kind of tinkers with it for a second, and then all of a sudden you see like these 4 like metal legs just stick out of it, and then it kind of raises up.
Nice.
And then I'm looking for the. Yeah, it's a ranged spell attack. See AC 18. Oh, that's for if they attack it. So I'm looking for my stats to roll for this.
Just roll for an attack and tell me what you got, and I'll add your modifiers.
Okay. All right. Well, that's not good.
What happened?
I rolled a 4. I rolled 2 4s already.
Yeah, so you set your cannon up and it's starting to move, but as it gets ready to shoot, the ghost ship slams into the ship that you're on, and the cannon just shoots up in the air. Everyone roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Damn it, I'm rolling shitty with it.
Now I get a 19.
The 9 for Agron.
All right, if you get under a 10, this is just a normal. You guys can kind of see it coming. So if you roll under a 10, you're knocked prone.
I'm knocked prone.
Sorry, what roll are we making?
A dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity.
A dirty 20 here.
Not easy, clap. Okay.
Yeah, I very unceremoniously fall right on my butt.
Same, I rolled a 10.
If you roll a 10, you're good. You meet it. You beat it. Okay. Was there anything else you were doing, Donna Toyce?
As
You still have
one,
your movement,
the one last
so.
thing is, yeah, as part of the bonus action, the cannon has movement up to 15 feet. So I was going to have it go. It'll just start walking 10 feet to the right.
All right. Oh, actually, I should make a save for it. It saves. Put it right there. All right. Then I believe we're top of the round for Casper.
Oh, are they getting a go?
Okay, so that's a good point. So like I said before, they are all moving towards the front of the ship. They're grappling. You see some of them like readying a rope from near the crow's nest up on like the on the mast, that crossbar on the mast. So they're all getting ready. They got are kind of tying up and getting ropes ready, and they're getting ready to swing over. But there'll be 2 rounds, 2 prep rounds for you guys as they get ready to swing over. So they're just all in that, constantly moving in that where they're getting ready to board the ship.
Okay, cool then.
So I'm gonna give you guys a second round before there goes.
God, these undead buggers.
Okay, I'm going to switch. I'm going to take a shot at this one, and my eyes start to like make this like a weird milky white color, like they lose like the pupil, and I'm going to use my blood maledict, and I'm going, which is the rite of the curse of the mark, And so I'm going to mark it. I'm going to amplify it too. So I'm going to take. Oh god! Of course I roll really good. So I'm going to take 4 points of damage. Just so we're clear, I took 3 points last time, so I'm just hurting myself over here. Okay, so that means that I get advantage on this roll against Tim. And that is going to be a 25 to hit.
Yeah, I think that hits.
Okay. And then here we go. Hold on one second. Let me get the image. Uh, 13 points of damage, with 5 of it being radiant.
Nice. Okay, so 18 total. Yeah, so after the damage that already received from Kymri, is that how you say your name?
Simri.
Simri. From Simri's spell, you kind of find the cracks that were already starting to form from that spell, and with I think you rolled 23, you find purchase exactly where you want it, and when the explosion happens, the arrow actually went in deeper than you expected, and beams of light just start to shine out from this person's back, their shoulder, their stomach, until there's just a large explosion and pieces fly everywhere.
Nice.
This was your friend Elliot Stemple, who you'd been pirating with for a while.
Yeah, we don't have to say pirating. I like to use the term privateering.
Yeah, privateering with for a while.
Buccaneering. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't really care for Elliot that much, so that felt kind of good.
I don't think I care for any of them at the moment.
No, but even just the whole time, you kind of got along with a few of them back in the day, but Elliot was always kind of a douche.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna move back kind of over here, and that is my turn.
All right, Chauncey.
All right. Got the armor on. Got the warhammer. I'm going to move to down there by Donatoys. And I'm going to touch Donatoys and give him guidance.
Oh, nice.
Hey, what are you doing?
Just take it easy, lad. I'm giving you a little bit of help.
Oh, okay. I like help.
You hear me whisper from underneath the stairs. Think we might need it in this situation.
What
And
does
for
what does guidance do for him?
You touch one willing creature once before the spell ends. The target can roll a d4 and add that number roll to one ability check of its choice.
Nice.
And with my bonus action, I am sending the spiritual weapon to the front guy there, and I'm going to slap the hell out of him with the big hammer.
All right. So are you gonna?
It's got a range of 60 feet, yeah.
Oh, sweet.
So,
this hammer just 60 feet.
yeah.
Ooh. All right. So this hammer just it's not very like, how large is the spiritual weapon?
It's about 10 foot tall.
Okay, this is a 10-foot tall hammer, and it just starts swinging towards this person in the front, and you guys just see it just elongate like a Stretch Armstrong, and the front of the hammer gets even bigger and smashes. Go ahead and roll attack.
That'll be 11 plus 6 would be a 17 to hit.
Yeah, 17 hits. Roll for damage. Is it radiant damage? Did we lose him?
No, it's
Okay.
not. It does not say it's radiant damage.
Okay.
So 1d8 plus 4. So 10 total damage.
Nice. Yeah, so it elongates and.
Oh, excuse me. We
ahead.
are third level, right?
Yes.
Okay, I get to roll an extra d8.
Oh, sweet. That's important right now.
So, yeah, 11 damage.
11,
I rolled a 1.
11 damage. That's exactly what you needed. So it helps. So this hammer elongates and it starts like grazes across the shoulder, but then like a golf club just hits the head of this this halfling, and the head just flies off one direction as the body crashes into the water on the other. All right. Any movement or anything else?
Nope.
All
Good
right.
there.
Birch.
So, just for double confirmation, have any of these people here technically had their turn?
Technically, no. We're gonna say no for what you're at.
Okay.
Why you're asking?
So, first thing as an action up. Actually, can I make a roll to see where they might possibly land when they swing over?
Yeah, I'll say you did that as you were kind of finding your spot. So go ahead and roll a perception.
Perception. Okay. My heavy dice for this.
Well, actually, you know what? Roll me an insight because you're trying to figure out where they would go rather than where they were at. You didn't really see where they were swinging or anything. So
That
roll me an
is
insight.
16.
15?
16.
16? Nice. Even better. Yeah, you can. Well, the front one you really figured out where they were going, but now they're in the water. The rest of them, you kind of see where their eyes are focused on, and the amount that's coming over, though, you understand that pretty much every space on that starboard side is going to be covered up.
So, would you say that, we'll just say this area right here might be the prime spot for landing?
For the ones in the middle, yeah. You think that the ones that are going to swing over will probably head for higher ground.
Oh,
So,
interesting. Okay.
yeah, the two top decks there.
Okay, and
But all the ones
another
in the middle are
question.
probably going to land around that area.
Around that area. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3. How far would I be able to throw a bag of ball bearings?
How far do you want to throw them?
I want to throw it right on this deck so that it spills out right in this vicinity.
All right, I mean that's definitely easily
I like
throwable.
it.
Give me an athletics check.
And would this count as my attack or no?
It wouldn't be an attack. It would be but it would be your action.
Okay. I might need to rethink a few things. Now I'll go and throw it. Would you say I have advantage because I am stealthed?
Not on your stealth wouldn't really help you with your throw at all. It'll help you not get. I won't break your stealth, and it will not. So you won't have a chance of getting hit or sighted. But stealth wouldn't help you throw something.
Gotcha. And you said athletics?
Athletics, yeah. Well, let's see.
Ooh.
You can do athletics or
Stab.
acrobatics. I could see
I
either
have a
one.
-1 to athletics.
What's that?
Acrobat? I have a -1 to athletics, so I'm gonna definitely roll acrobatics.
Yeah, I'll let you do acrobatics.
Oh, still was bad. Let's go. That was a solid, decent 15.
A 15?
Correct.
15 is not bad. So, kind of 10 is like normal. 15 is hard and 20 is very hard. If you look at the scale, so this is not a very tough throw. With a 15, you can kind of place it pretty well. So we're gonna let, since we already have this circle here, if you're aiming there, it'll be a little off from where you want it, but it still hits. You're able to loosen it up just the bag just enough, and you said we got 100 ball bearings in there.
I believe so. Let me just double check. It is actually 1,000.
1,000. Yeah, so you throw it and you can hear, you can't really see it, but you can hear bearings just going everywhere, just rolling down, rolling from the higher part of the ship to the lower part of the ship. And everyone, I guess it'd be under it, everyone in this circle will have to make a dexterity saving throw when they start to move.
Say, isn't it considered difficult terrain at that point?
Anyone who enters has to make a dexterity saving throw, otherwise they fall prone.
Yeah.
And since that is my action, as my bonus action, I am just gonna. What did I roll for stealth last time? I don't think it was. I did pretty well. I'll keep my stealth. I'll just chill. I'll chill here.
All right. Birch.
That's my turn.
Oh wait, sorry. Agrom.
All right, I'm gonna use half my movement to get up. I'm gonna look at Donatois and say, "Hey, buddy, get your shit together," because he knocked us down. And I'm gonna move 15 feet because my movement's 30. I'm gonna move 15 feet to right here.
Okay, so you just kind of nudge your way past the people on the side.
Yeah, I'm pissed.
Yeah, there's enough room,
Yeah,
but there's not shoulder room. So you got to kind of, push them, try to push them back.
Like Assassin's Creed style when you're walking through a crowd. Right. Okay. I'm gonna get down there, and does one of the ones that Cerami hit look like? Do they all look pretty bad?
So the 3 that are left look like they're not bleeding yet, but they definitely took some damage.
Then I'm gonna hit the one. Let me get this out real quick. First of all, I'm gonna reach down and pull out my second hand axe, and I'm gonna get that out, and I'm gonna throw it at. I guess it's gonna be with disadvantage because I'm gonna throw it at the guy, the very front one, right in front of me on the bow, the very tip of the bow of the ship, the closest one to us.
Okay.
Since it's under 20 feet, it's with disadvantage. So go ahead and get 2 my d20.
All right, so I'm gonna just for flavor, I'm gonna let you decide if you want to try to again for a lower DC, hit it now, or you can try to hit the person as they're like in mid swing. Now that the rope's connected, in mid swing over to the ship and try to knock them off the rope.
Gotcha. It's almost like holding it. So okay. Yeah, I'll do the flavor.
All right, go for it.
With disadvantage, that's a 13 to hit.
13 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
So as they start to swing over, you kind of telegraph in your anger, kind of telegraph the throw and throw it, and instead of going for the swing, they hold on to the rope and kind of turn to the side, and it flies past.
I'm gonna grumble under my breath, and God damn it. And I'm just gonna hold right there. I'm just gonna be right there.
Okay. All right, Simri.
All right. So I want to kind of keep softening up the. Well, first I stand up using half my movement, kind of brush myself off quick, and I want to hit a few of these guys that I don't think have been hit yet. Kind of soften them up a little bit.
Okay.
So, casting at a first level. You'll see the stone on my bracelet kind of. I'll hold it up in front of me, and it'll heat up again. And this time, 3 almost like light projections burst out of it, casting magic missile at first level. And I'm gonna hit 3 different people. So I'll hit kind of this green guy that's almost in the water first for 2 points of damage. The white guy, the guy in white that looks like he has like a mohawk, for also 2 points of damage, and then the guy that looks like he's in armor right next to him for 4 points of damage.
All right, so.
And then I want to keep. I only have half my movement, so yeah, I get 15. So I'm just gonna move back a little bit closer to the stairs because I'm not exactly sure. I don't know which way I'm going to need to go, up or down or back. So
great.
I'm done.
So as you're casting these missiles and they're hitting their kind of rotten flesh, you just see little pieces of rotten flesh just kind of flying off with each hit, and it seems to anger them more than anything else.
Okay, nice.
All right, Donnie. You there, Donnie?
Might be on mute, bud.
All right, while we're waiting for him, you see that.
Sorry, I was on.
You're good. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna cast. He's gonna say, "Get my shit together. Get my shit together," and he's gonna cast Ray of Frost.
Nice.
On. I don't know. I guess the one who's closest.
Okay.
And so now I got rolled. Oh, that's golly. Every time I get an attack, I get like lower than 5. That's a 7. 7 on Ray.
Okay, so yeah, you shoot a ray of frost and it hits him, but it's almost like he just absorbs it, and a smile comes across his face.
Interesting. Then for the bonus action, I'll have the cannon do another. What was the name of it? I think it was something ballista.
Yeah, go for it. Go and attack for it.
Okay, that is a dirty 20.
Yep, that one hits.
And I gotta find it again.
After Toys missed the first one, I'm gonna say, "Damn it, Donnie."
Alright, so it's 2d8 force damage.
2d8 force damage.
Yep, which was 13.
Yeah, so since this one had been hit already by Simri, and you can see kind of the same cracks forming, it holds onto that rope and dodges the axe, turns around, gets hit with the ice, and kind of feels invigorated, then swings over on a rope, and this cannon on 4 legs just blasts it from the side and again into pieces. This undead goes.
Is he like actually just essentially like implode? Because if so, I'm gonna throw up again this time forward. Because the eye already got me nauseous, and I'm just. I know he's dead, but Jesus.
You just see kind of chunks flying. Let's even see the range on this. Yeah, a few pieces land on in the ship right in front of you.
Oh dear.
I just literally, I'm still stealth.
Give
so
me
you
a
quietly
Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
I don't know that it'll matter in this. Force Blist also pushes them back 5 feet.
I mean, yeah, normally that will matter.
Yeah, just FYI.
Yeah, so most
it?
of the body flies back on the ship, but then like the legs below the shin, like middle of the shin, kind of one of the legs kind of flies up and lands in front of you. Was that?
Definitely throw up because that's a solid 5.
Yeah, you. Especially from earlier, I almost should have given you disadvantage. Especially from earlier, you just lose it, and now you have one boot with part of a pant leg and a bone sticking out, and now covered in your breakfast.
You don't hear me throw up because I'm so stealthy, but you just see it like kind of like the waves push it into the open part underneath the stairs.
It almost
I'm
sounds
just
like a cat. You just hear.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, what is
But
that
it's so
smell?
quiet.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys don't even know where he's at unless you have a very high passive perception.
oh, what is that? Is that these pirates?
I think it's the decaying corpses. It's definitely that.
Yeah,
It's,
you just saw a foot land and then just have some gross ichor spewing from it.
And to think they nicknamed me Chunk.
I sniff myself when I hear that to make sure it's not me.
It's not you. You feel pretty confident about that.
Okay.
Okay, so after that happens, any movement or anything?
No, I'll stay put.
Okay. You see the young boy that was kind of messing with the orb kind of go from being like frightened and looking what's going on. Oh geez, what's gonna happen? Oh geez, what do I do? Oh, I'm supposed to be in school. I shouldn't have missed the first ship. I'd be there by now. And then he also pulls out a wand and shoots some magic missiles. And he kind of shaking his hand. Magic missiles! And you see these
That's beautiful.
three blue orbs shoot out of his wand and hit kind of the same targets, the front 3 targets. The captain then kind of yells out, "Everybody get to the ship! They're boarding! Or get to the boats! Get to the lifeboats! Quickly!" And he starts to head down and try to usher some other passengers onto the lifeboats.
Ahmed, you giving up the ship quite easily. They're not on here just yet.
Hey, but there'll be 6 of you, and that's like about 30 of them. And
They ride a magical storm. I don't think you're getting away in a rowboat.
They count as half, by the way, just letting you know.
They count as half.
I count as half because of my small stature, so
Oh,
technically
there's 5 and a half of you.
There we go.
Semantics. All right. Yeah. So now the ones near the front start to make it over, swinging over on ropes. These ones are going to have to make saving throws. Fail. What is the failed throw on the ball bearings?
10.
Whoo! 2 nat 1s. All right. So 3 of them of the group that's coming in fall prone, get back up. Sorry, 1 of them falls prone, gets back up. 2 of them are like doing the cartoon, almost like a log roll, where they're trying to, yeah, they're skating on ice. They're trying to catch their balance and just legs sticking up, bearings flying everywhere.
I snicker to myself.
And they're gonna fall prone, get back up, and fall prone again. You see 2 on each side of the mast. This dude is different. Swing over onto the deck, And then 3 archers in the crow's nest are going to fire at... Let's see, who are they going to fire at? Birch. They're going to fire at you. What's your AC?
Check beat at 27.
What's that?
I rolled a 20. I think it was a 27 on stealth.
Oh, that's right. Then it'll be Agrom. Would be the next one. Agrom, you can see 3 arrows coming at you. What's your AC?
16, I believe.
All right, so you have
16.
You have what? One. You have one sword in hand, and the other one is empty.
Yeah, my other sword's still on my hip.
Yeah. So the first arrow comes, and you swipe it away with the sword. You kind of detect the other one coming. You hit that one away, but as your body's kind of turned, hitting that one, you catch a sword right above, or an arrow right above the hip, and take.
Okay.
9 damage.
Okay.
You won't see it on the battle map, but as this group swings over, you see about 10 more coming from the hull, so the outside of the ship, and they swung over and are climbing up the side of the ship. A few more now are climbing up the main mast of the pirate ship, or the frozen ship, and are getting ropes ready to, as they swing back from the ones who've already used them, and they're getting those ropes ready to swing over again. So you can expect in another 2 turns, you can expect a whole another wave coming in. All right, top of the round. Casper.
Okay. Guess this guy that's the closest to us, I'm gonna take a shot at him.
Okay.
Oh man, so close to a nat 20. Again, that's a 25.
Yeah, that hits. Birch, for your sake, there is one on the steps. I just can't get him moved over there.
Gotcha.
All right, roll damage for your attack.
That is 17 points of damage.
Ooh, all right. What are you hitting him with?
It's just my buffed up bow.
All right. Yeah. So you let loose and hit your old associate, Rin Jablonowski.
Good name.
Yeah, Jablonski. Rin Jablonski. He's looks like a tall dwarf almost with a mohawk. So he's he's got a dwarven figure, but is like 6 feet tall. Never were really sure what he was.
I used to like him.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm gonna move away from all of them and get, I guess, closer to the robos. I guess.
Okay. Then Chauncey.
All right. Time for the strategic retreat. Everybody get to the boats. I got this. At
Wait,
that
what?
point, he's going to cast his channel divinity, turn undead.
Woo-hoo-hoo! All right. What does read me turn undead, please?
As an action, you present your holy symbol and speak a prayer censuring the undead. Each undead that you can see or hear you within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw DC 14. If that creature fails, its saving throw is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. A turn creature must spend its turn trying to move as far away as it can, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of the caster. It also cannot take reactions. And the only action it can take is a dash action to get away from me.
All right, my dice are going into the dice jail, and I'm about to go get some new dice. So I rolled in groups, the group to your left and the group to your right. The group to your left got a 2. The group to your right got a nat 1. My third nat 1 of the day. So, yeah, they're all turned.
They're running away as long as I stay right there on that railing on the steps.
Okay, so tell me what it looks like when you cast this.
You see him pull out a medallion from underneath his armor. You see him press it to his forehead, and it snaps onto his helm.
Oh, nice.
And you see him raise his hand, and you see the white glowing light of Cord. And Cord, get rid of these damn abominations.
Yeah, so as he does this, and the glowing light goes out, and then you can almost see like lightning start to strike from this glowing light. So it's the same color, but it's in the shape of lightning hitting each of these undead, and they all look at him and just start to scream and I mean, this one runs. We're just gonna layer it since that'll be more fun and flavorful. This one runs to the edge, but all the ones that are on the edge turn and like start jumping off the ship into the water.
Nice. I would be doing that then.
So you have one still on the ship, and the rest of them have jumped off. One of them lands. 2 of them land in the rowboats on those sides and take a little bit of damage.
Okay, the one in the rowboat nearest me, I am going to use my bonus action and slap him with the spiritual weapon.
Yes.
Seven plus 6 be 13 to hit.
13 on this one. Misses.
Okay.
Just misses.
I am not going to move because at this point, anyone that gets in with range of me is going to be running away. So,
I'm just
screaming for everyone to get to the boats.
Just as a note, as you're looking over the side, it's going to take them at least a full turn to climb back up, and that would be full turn and dash of climbing to get back up. So you basically bought, if you want to move, you have bought everyone in the ship a full turn. Your call. All right. Birch, you're getting ready to slice one of the legs of the undead, and then you see it just hop overboard.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is go, oh, well, that didn't work out. I'm still stealthy.
Yep.
Did this person jump overboard as well, or did they still on the ship?
Okay, so this one is hanging on the edge right now and did not jump into the water. It's the only one that's hanging on the edge. And then this one that's moving around, the white shirt, it was just running to the other edge, but it's not over.
The question: since I'm stealthing, if I were to move here and attack this guy, just his hands, to possibly chop them off with my short sword.
Go for it. I love it.
Alrighty, and I have advantage.
Yes,
and if
you do.
it hits, it's a critical because he's surprised.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't fail me now. Okay, that first hit's 17. Second one was a natural 1. So the 17.
Yep, 17
plus
works.
6, which is 27.
It's a little harder because you're hitting something directly, but it works.
Excellent. And then I do 1d6 doubled. Oh, that's just lovely. So that's 10 damage in total.